Thanking God for waking up, reaching the ashtray, spark a blunt. Get more money, all I want. Took a chance and ran it up. Thanking God for waking up, reaching the ashtray, spark a blunt. Get more money, all I want. Took a chance and ran it up.
What up, YouTube? This Sallie Boyz Media. I'm your boy, Master Flea.
Your boy SB King.
Yeah, man, we got
episode 1.
We got episode 1. First of all, for the foreseeable future, what I really want to do, y'all, is I want to go through the most iconic media of our generation. That could be music, that could be shows, that could be movies, that could be whatever. As long as if it was on something that we could view or listen to, I really want to get down to the nitty gritty and I want to analyze it with y'all, man. That's what we want to do. And I forgot to introduce my man SB Seuss, man. He's not here right now, but he also part of the team, part of the family. I gonna love him.
Yes,
and
Sirski.
You already know.
One third missing from the broski, from the Trinity right now, but about to bounce back. You'll see the whole team. Everybody diverse in their own way. Everybody got their own personalities and shit like that. So as y'all get to know the crew, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
get
man.
to see all the personalities coming through, man.
That's a fact. Oh, let's get into it. Y'all boys see the title, man. We got motherfucking Marlo versus Avon. I mean,
the wire, baby.
And through the limits, through the wall. All right, we gonna see who y'all think is the best leader out of those two, man. When it comes to holding it down in the streets, man. We talking about the streets. We ain't talking about the business world. We ain't talking about how they would do if they was in a legitimate. We talking about how they fared in
them real streets that they ran through.
Yeah, now, man.
For everybody who watched the show, you know we got Avon, more of a old school, original OG of how the game was designed, who follows the rules and follows the architecture and the structure in which it was first started as. You know, everything that keeps it organized, from the big man to the little guy to even how you interact with the working man. You know what I mean? That's Avon through and through. Family, loyalty, you know, all the above. Marlo, you know what I'm saying? Some would consider is like the face of what we call the YNs now, the new generation. You know what I'm saying? He's changed. He don't care. He don't follow rules. All he is ambition. He's hunger. He's pride. He's drive, and everything else that gets in the way of that, he steamrolls over. So the question is, which method makes you the better leader? You know what I'm saying?
Look, y'all, in my opinion, I say Avon. My boy here, he's saying Marlo. You know what I mean? So we gonna get to it.
Let's get to it.
We gonna get to it. I say Avon. He say Marlo. The reason I say Avon is because I don't know. There was just, to me, there was more of an even balance to Avon. You know what I'm saying? Like, granted, he was in the streets, but he had some type of morality. He didn't just go off and he thought his actions through, man. He thought his actions through. And when other people around him didn't think their actions through, he reminded them to slow down, pace yourself, and don't jump out the window. Don't get all emotional, as he would say. You getting all in your emotions. You know what I'm saying? That's what I liked about Avon, man. As I can't say the same for Marlo. I remember one distinct episode where Marlo killed somebody, the security guard. I for the life of me, I don't know what that was about, but emotion. You know what I'm saying?
Heard what he told. You heard what Chris said. He talked back, man.
I could say he talked back. A old grown ass man.
A grown man told another grown man kill him because he talked back. That's wrong with him, man. Nah, I ain't going front. That was one of Marlo's one of his most heartless moments, man. You know what I'm saying? All right. Even though I'm picking Marlo in this situation, could he have let the security guard live right there? Yeah. That's true indeed. But
that wouldn't be Marlo, man. That wouldn't be
Marlo, because Marlo's whole thing is, once you see me, once you hear my name, once you know who it is, it's not the same as what you do with everybody else. The king is here now, which is why he hated Avon so much, because Avon was the king for, I mean, you know, based off perception of the show, about 10 years Avon was the king, you know what I mean, running the projects and whatnot, for however long they had the projects, I want to say.
5 to 10, probably 5 to 10.
Yes, I'm saying we never got an exact number, so like 5 to 10 years, you know what I'm saying? And then You take somebody like Marlo who was on the side block just watching the whole time, not getting no shine, not getting no love. Avon's from a royal family. You know what I mean? Marlo, he a side block nigga who just he see it, but it's like, how can I get to it? You know what I'm saying? They not inviting me in, they not bringing me to the round table. So now I can't be nice like yo, y'all wasn't playing nice with me, so I gotta kick the door in to get to the table. Like,
Nah, you know what? That's a fact. I ain't gonna lie. Even though, like I said, man, Marlo did that shit to me emotional because he lost a dice game or some shit. It still
oh,
might have
there's players playing the poker game. Yeah, yeah,
in the
yeah, yeah,
poker
yeah, yeah. Cause
game.
yeah, because
Yeah,
old head just watched him. He
yeah.
did.
The nigga got his fit, bro. But I will say to your point, it might have served a purpose. I just it might have added to the fear of the nigga in the streets. You know what I'm saying? That might have just, you know what I mean? Oh, that nigga kill somebody for anything. Let me shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? So I I I, I get that. You know what I'm saying?
You know what the wild part about that kill is though? Nobody
What?
even knew Marlo did that one. That boy just went missing. Like that's the cold part about Marlon. He wouldn't even need all the recognition for every kill. Like
Yeah,
just get
but
him
it
going.
comes
Like
to a point, bro, when niggas start going missing in the hood, niggas know who did it. Niggas ain't even though, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas know who. I grew up in the streets. It be like that, bro. Like, niggas know who doing no. Ain't nobody crazy enough to just niggas start going missing. Ain't nobody else crazy enough to have niggas missing, but a couple niggas. You know what I'm saying? Niggas know who it is.
you know who making niggas go missing, who getting niggas cut, shot, and you know what I
Right.
mean? Left
Even if
bloody
they
out here.
don't, even
Yeah.
if they don't, they ain't gonna put it past that nigga.
Right, right. That's what I'm saying. You already gotta,
Right.
you
The
know
Avon,
what?
they probably be
I
like,
can see you
they
doing this.
yeah, Avon, they might it might come to their head like Avon might be the reason why a nigga like that go missing. They be like, nah, bro, ain't no way a nigga like that is gonna have like he ain't gonna have a security guard mission, bro. A nigga like Avon, nah.
That's a fact. Cause he even showed the referee mercy when it was on the court, Avon, I mean,
Yeah, like that.
um when he was losing to Prop Joe, he tweaked on the ref. He even told the ref, yo, stand up for yourself, man. You can't just let any nigga get up in your face. You know what I'm saying? With Marlo, shit. As soon as the nigga got close to him, Marlo was ready to put him in the ground. Like all that man was doing was trying to speak to you cordially. And the other dude was petrified at Avon, and Avon still gave him the pass, but Marlo ruled with an iron fist, bro. Like there's
You
no
know what's crazy, bro? In the big scheme of things, it's the streets. So the streets only reward how ruthless you are. Because as you can see, the only one who really made it to the end of the show without being dead or in jail is
I'm,
that shit
I'm
crazy.
glad you said it. I'm glad you said it. I'm glad you said it. Because at
That's
the end of the day, that's really what it's about. Who could get to the end of the board, still breathing, body parts intact, and shoot. I mean, here's the crazy part that I give you credit for with Avon. If you was to really judge it from a soldier's perspective, or the street perspective, more than likely Avon's gonna get the pick as the better boss or the favorite boss. You know what I'm saying? He's more relatable, he's more approachable. Marlo shit, you can't even get past Chris and Snoop to get to Marlo, you know what I'm saying? Or Monk. So Avon's
yeah.
he wasn't really approachable, but you could see him at the basketball game. You could see him at the barber shop. You could see him
Yeah.
Marlo, he surrounded by the goons, and if you come back here, you might not leave from back here again. Like it was a whole different vibe. So I think even if he was the, even though it was a, fictional show, if he was to take a judgment from the people on the street, they would probably pick Avon. You know what I'm saying?
But
From
but just because now you about to make me change my mind, bro. And I don't even like the nigga mother like that, but you about to but because favoritism don't mean shit. That's because they, you know what I'm saying?
but
You niggas
remember,
think,
that's why
but,
Marlo hated him the
but,
whole time.
but that's the wild part though.
That's why
Because
Marlo hated him.
and that's why even at the end, the nigga, like I always say, Marlo was not remembered like that, bro. The nigga, nobody like,
I,
and
I,
that's the
I
wild part. So it's like, how do you win the game, bro? Because most of the time, the niggas that Avon wanted the bread, which Marlo got, but Avon had the streets, which Marlo didn't get. So who won, bro?
he had the name that
He
Marlo
said the
wanted.
name that
Yeah,
Marlo. So
yeah,
it's like
yeah. That's a fact.
who really won, bro? Is the only way you could determine who win is out of what you want. If you get what you want, then you won.
Right,
But
right.
none of them really got what they wanted. That's the wild part.
And then Marlo got what he wanted for what, 6 months to a year. Then his whole joint went
That's
crashing
it,
down.
bro.
Like,
So,
But here's one thing I will say that makes Marlo a better boss than Avon.
what?
Marlo ain't have no snitches in his crew. Maybe because he ruled with an iron fist and he'll kill some shit quick. And they knew. Because Marlo will kill you just for thinking you snitch. He don't even need proof of you snitching. He even, you sure? That's how he hit you with. You sure he ain't tell?
Niggas
Like,
don't
boy,
got
you know
time
you
to
better
snitch
go do that.
tomorrow, bro. Niggas ain't got time to snitch, bro.
Like, you better not. Like with Avon, Avon had what, two snitches in the crew? I want to say two.
Stringer.
Stringer, which was the how your right hand man turn snitch on you, bro. Like that's filthy. Like
You
that's
know why though? You know
I
why?
mean, I know why, but still how? You know what I
Because
mean?
we are two bosses, bro. You can't really, you know what I'm saying? Like in the streets is why Marlo ain't have a second boss, really.
That's a
Like it was
fact.
him
That's
Dolo,
a
you know what I'm
fact. It
saying?
was it was the boss, war
You
chief,
know,
lieutenant, capo, soldier. So like, yeah, yeah.
ain't no arguing.
And the only person Marlo would defer to was Chris, and it wouldn't even be like long-winded conversations because Marlo already had made it what he wanted in his head. He would just run it past Chris, like, "What you think?" Because he knew Chris had the sharp mind. But you right.
That nigga is a mother man. Listen, bro.
Who?
Listen, bro. I don't know what to Chris. I don't know what to say about that nigga, bro. That nigga's a whole. We'll
That's
get
my
on that
guy.
nigga on another day, bro.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah,
get
yeah.
on
Let's
that
say
nigga
I
on
was
another
because
day.
I could go in on him. That's my guy right there. That's
That
my guy.
nigga.
Because I ain't
Oh
gonna front. Out of favorite characters, he's in my top five. He's
man, mine too. Mine too.
definitely in my top five.
We share the same name. I ain't gonna hold you. That's one I respect it. I
Oh,
respect
you
it.
gotta respect the wave. Gotta respect the
I
wave.
respect the wave. You heard? Gotta respect the wave. Nah, but you right, man. I guess I put it like this. I would say Avon is a better boss. Marlo was a more successful boss. That's the way I would
I
put
can
it.
agree with that. I can agree with that. I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
Like that. Yeah, I agree with that.
So here's the question though, right? Does Marlo last longer if he has a stringer? And does Avon last longer without a stringer? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Um, that's
Because
crazy. I don't think it would have worked like that.
what with Marlo with a stringer or Avon without a stringer?
Either way, both. I think it need like I think I definitely don't think Marlo. I think Marlo would have killed the string if he had one. Like, hell no, bro. Spring a bell with a ring. He would have ring his
He would
bell,
have
nigga.
rung his bell, right?
What the hell? Hell nah, bro.
You, you.
Freaking. And as for Avon being Dolo, I don't think he could be Dolo, bro. Just the way, like, I ain't gonna say he a people person. He is a people person, bro. Like the way he is, he kind of family oriented. Like I don't know, he like and he listens. I mean, Marlo listens. Marlo listens too. I can't say Marlo don't listen because he was listening to Chris. You know what I'm saying? But that's yeah, he was listening
But
to Chris. He
see,
was asking.
Avon listened to a certain point because Stringer was telling him to chill on the Marlo shit. And he didn't
Yeah,
want
he
to listen.
did. He don't listen. He don't listen. But he likes to get other people' point of views. I think, but he don't necessarily
Yeah.
listen to him. He like I don't know, but I can't see him just moving Dolo the way Marlo was moving.
See, this is the thing, right? Before he went to jail, there was no two bosses. It was only one boss. You dig what I'm saying? Like how DX was. It used to be Shawn Michaels at the top. Then when he
Hmm.
got hurt, came back. Him and Triple H was damn near sharing some shit. Like before Avon went to jail, there was no one and two. It was just Avon, Stringer. When he come back, now they making decisions together that before Stringer wouldn't have made. So it's like everything that Stringer did was kind of against what Avon wanted with him getting, we could get more into Stringer stuff later, but just, one part would be with him getting into the dope trade with Joe after Avon literally said not to do that because he knew it was going to be, raps for the team in the long run. But
Right.
it's like up until that point, he was navigating it, he was driving the shit by himself. It was him, then it was Stringer, then it was Weebay, you know what I'm saying? And for Marlo, it's like if he had a number two, like who wasn't because Chris was the number two, but Chris was a war chief. Like he was ready to go straight to just laying stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like if he had a thinker like a Stringer Bell on his side, somebody could say, "Nah, Marlo, let's let that one, chill." Does he not get so many bodies, which could
Mm,
help him get that name that he wanted? Because
bro, his number two would have to be exquisite, bro. That nigga has to be, I don't know, cause bro, if you in the streets, my nigga, if you operate in a high enterprise business in the streets, so to speak, it's hard to do it without bodies. I know that's what Prop Joe wanted. I know Avon really ain't have a problem dropping bodies. He just didn't want to do it to make it hot. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But he didn't Prop Joe really didn't want to him too. Like he ain't all of them, everybody, that's why I respect Marlo because everybody is really cool with dropping bodies in the show. It's just that they don't want to do it when it's not advantageous for them. Marlo ain't give a damn. Like, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that's
So
why I like Marlo too. It's like, bro, I don't care if it's Monday or Tuesday, he's getting clipped. Like,
yeah, that's a fact.
and
That's a
then
fact. And I can respect that.
one thing that Marlo did have over all of them, they drop a body, leave it in the street. Marlo drop a body, pull it in the he bring you into the vacant, boom you in there, and leave you in
Mhm.
there. So it's like he catch 30 bodies that ain't even being investigated. So it's like,
All right. Can't have a murder without a body. You feel me?
what
Or
crime
you
is
could
there to
do
speak of? You feel me?
you could file a missing person report. That's about it.
You know how they do about looking for us. So,
Yeah, especially if you've grown.
man, listen. Mm.
But yeah, and don't forget when niggas sold the plug, our man Avery sold
Oh,
the plug
yeah. See,
for the
see,
for the hundred.
would you consider that grimy, or was that a regular advantageous move? Because here it is, Avon, like when it was time to get the plug, Avon got his cut for 100K just to walk him up there. But then you turn around and sell it to your boys for 10 mil. Like, granted, they're gonna make 10 million off of a couple
That's
runs.
that's
You know what I'm
another reason
saying?
Marlo could be considered a better boss or businessman, so to speak. Because, but I mean, I get it too. Um, Nigga was in jail, so 100 bands to a nigga in jail at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100 bands so nigga in jail is what, a half a mil damn near? Like,
Half a spill, half a mil.
you know what I
And I
mean?
don't know how much money Avon had at that time. Did he have 10 million?
Well,
I mean,
see,
not Avon. How much money Marlo had? Because he ain't have like he hit him up for like, you know what I mean? Well, he thought probably was a good
He
amount.
was up because remember he was with the co-op at that time. So that meant
Yeah.
he was pulling it. He probably had, he was only on top for a year though. Now he had to have 10. You know why? When it was time for him to backdoor Joe, they ended up giving Cheese some bread, and Cheese damn near had almost $9 million. So if he was
Nah,
able to,
but he got that bread from but she's got that bread from Prop Joe after he got smoked. That wasn't
yeah,
cheese bread.
but remember Marlo was paying him to get to backdoor him. So I don't think all that bread came from Joe. I think Marlo paid that nigga a nice penny to get to Joe.
Now, I don't know, bro, because once Joe like remember Joe was like, yo, whatever. Remember he told Slim, he was like, yo, he told Slim about cheese. He was like, yo, because Slim wasn't too sure about cheese, and Prop Joe was like, I don't know, but if he do something to me, just know that the money that I got gonna show up somewhere.
Yeah. That's the money I'm talking
Yeah,
about. Because remember, he was like, if he do got that money, it's gonna show up out his pocket anyway. He said,
yeah,
he said, Cheese gonna wash the shop and you gonna wash Cheese.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
that's where the money I think Cheese had came from. Like I don't think it really
That's
came mostly
Marlo to
from,
Joe. Remember, Joe's still alive. So there's no money to take from Joe at that time.
huh?
Remember, Joe's still alive when he said that. So there's no money to take from Joe at that time, though.
Yeah, that's why he said if something happened to me, then there will be money to take because son, I'm dead. So
He said if something happened to me,
yeah, he said something happened to me, that money gonna pop up. He was like, trust me, knowing my nephew, that money gonna pop up somewhere. You're gonna see it somehow. And that's why he was like, when he was
I
like,
gotta
I got
watch that
that
scene again. I
money.
don't remember him saying if something
Yeah,
happened to me.
yeah, he's like, if something happened, because Slim ain't trust. Slim
Yeah,
ain't
yeah,
trust
he
cheese.
ain't seen trust cheese. That's a
So
fact. That's a fact.
he's like, if something happened to me and you don't know who did it, and you think Cheese did it, that money gonna pop up. Like, just in case. That's why Slim smoked him, because when he was like, all right, that money popped up right there.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah,
he's talking about.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's for Joe.
That's for
Shout out
Joe. He
to Big
knew.
Slim Charles for that,
Yeah,
man.
because
That's what I'm talking
he
about,
know
man.
Cheese ain't had that 900. Fuck that come. You got now they short the nine. You heard?
Now they short the nine. This motherfucker, he said this sentimental motherfucker cost us money.
Yeah, he ain't had that. So he probably hit up Marlo for what he thought was, you know what I mean,
Yeah, because he paid for
supposable at
that. He
the
paid
time.
for that line on Omar and then probably the backdoor Joe. Because
Yeah.
you ain't got 900. You said y'all playing out here. Like, what? All right,
Mhm.
jeez. All right, jeez.
That shit crazy, bro.
So
So
what
yeah,
you saying?
y'all.
You saying you switching sides? You feeling like Marlo was the better boss, man?
I might be switching sides, man. I ain't gonna. Like I said, I think
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold
Marlo was
you.
more successful boss, but I
I ain't
think
gonna
Avon was
hold
a
you.
better boss.
I'm starting to think Avon's a better boss because when I don't really think about everything, I wouldn't want to work for Marlo, bro. It's
That's
too
what I'm
much.
saying. That's all. That's how
It's
I was
too.
thinking about it.
It's too much pressure with this
That's what
nigga.
I'm thinking about it. Like probably had to clarify the question. Like, who's a better kingpin? Or who made the most money? Then I'll probably say Marlo. But who's a better boss? When you say who's a better boss, somebody got to work for a boss now. So
Yeah,
it's like I don't
yeah,
know. I have no clue. So I don't
yeah.
know, y'all. I'm gonna leave this up to y'all, man. We're gonna let y'all drop your opinions in the comments. Please let us know if y'all haven't watched The Wire. Please check it out. It's an iconic show, one from our childhood. We
Listen,
love it. I
we shouldn't even
guarantee
been
y'all will
watching
love
that
it
shit,
too.
but you know.
Huh?
So we shouldn't even been watching that shit at
We
the
shouldn't have
time.
been watching it. We shouldn't have been watching it. We was pre-adolescents, but hey, it
Listen,
is what it is. We signing out. This is SB Nation. You heard Sally.
episode one, we did it.
Episode one, EP1, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe,
Subscribe.
and we'll holla at y'all. See you on the next one.
Hold on. We gotta
Yeah.
give them the pages. Sally with Sally Boys Media.
On Sally Boys Media, they gonna see it on this page. And then you can also follow me personally, Master Fleet Unbleached. You got my
Cause
boy
you gotta
King Luke,
get that. You gotta get those stories from Master Flea. You
Master
heard?
Fleet Unbleached. You got King Mook 1L, 2L. He got, man, he's a dope musician, man, a fire rap
Appreciate
artist.
you. Appreciate
Yeah,
you.
all
Don't
jokes
let this
aside.
man fool you. He's an artist as well. I forced him into the studio, but he's a fire artist as well. You know what I'm saying?
And check it out, man. Check out all everything we got for y'all. Check
We
it out.
got
We're gonna
several
leave the links
projects
below,
out there. Check
man.
us out, man. Lost Tapes Volume 1. We got Sally Boys project about to come out soon. That'll be me, SB Flea, Sucio Pokey, not here with us right now, but trust me, when he's here, you're gonna know it. Trust me, you're
Man.
gonna know it.
Gotcha. Bunch of new stuff, man. Links in the comments. I mean, links in the description below. Holla at us. We out. One love.
One.